Hello, my name is Jake Gowland. This is the Liebherr 726 bulldozer. It is equipped with a six-way blade and XL undercarriage. This dozer compares to the new Cat D5 or a John Deere 750. The previous Cat model was a D6N. If you look at the undercarriage, this dozer is very good for grading. It's got an extra long undercarriage which will keep it nice and level. With this undercarriage, it also has a lot of weight down low, so the center of gravity is really low on a Liebherr dozer. Advantages of having a low drive is the center of gravity and pushing power. Advantages of having a high drive is your drive is out of the mud. The way Liebherr gets away with being able to have their drive in the mud or down in the dirt is they have a double seal system with a sensor in it, so we know if there's dirt that goes into the seal or if the dirt goes or oil comes into the center of the seal. So it's a double seal system. Nobody else in the market does that yet, and it's able to make our drive motors last a long time. This dozer is not equipped with GPS. However, we have the option to do a GPS with factory ordered with Leica, Trimble, and Topcon to your liking. It can be automated, so you can make a map in 2D or 3D where the operator can put it in and then just go hands off, and then it automatically moves the blade from what the made maps are. This dozer has a Liebherr engine in it. Advantages of a Liebherr engine, as we've seen in other videos, it's Tier 4 compliant without DPF or EGR, so it only has to put exhaust fluid into the exhaust to meet Tier 4. Benefits of that: less downtime, no forced regens, and it's actually better on fuel as well. And it also makes your engine oil intervals longer or farther apart, and the life of the engine lasts longer. We'll show you how easy it is to service this machine. This side is all the electrical components. It's very accessible. You check your engine oil there as well, and your grease fitting for the tracks. On the front is access to the rad. The rad also swings out, and this rad is a reversible fan. So it is very easy to keep clean. It keeps clean better than a lot of competitors because they don't run reversible fans. I'll just leave that up, it's fine. If you look at the lights, standard LED lights, the exhaust on the top of the hood, and the two hydraulic cylinders that lift the blade, they're out of the operator's way. You can't see them when you're sitting in the seat, and we'll show you that in a little bit when we get inside the cab. At the back, you can see it has a rear counterweight. This machine can be sold with counterweight with the hitch or with a 3-shank or single shank ripper. On this side of the engine bay, there's a little better visibility of the engine. You can see your turbo is easy accessible. It's a 4-cylinder Liebherr engine. Liebherr engine has each individual cylinder head, so every part is easier to change than a lot of competitors. The 6-way blade is one of the blades we offer. We also offer a 6-way blade that folds, so if you want to keep it narrow on trucks. And the other option is a straight blade. Most common in this size machine is a 6-way blade. This blade has the optional spill guard on it. We sell all the machines in Canada with the optional spill guard to get a little more capacity. And I'll just jump up in the cab. Put this down quick. This is the cab of a Liebherr 726. It's the same cab as our smallest dozer, right to the biggest one. We'll start with the controls. These are the new updated controls. They're your hands sit horizontal instead of vertical now. And it also has the option inching pedal on it, so if you're used to an inching pedal, you can run with the inching pedal, or you can run without it. This is where the first screen goes. If you have GPS, the screen just mounts right underneath. And if you want to look at the visibility, as we said, you can't really see the exhaust or the cylinders, but you have perfect view to the sides of your blade. And lots of legroom. I'm 6'1" and I can't even reach the glass. We'll go through the screen functions. So there's your standard screen. Rear view camera is standard on this machine. That's just your engine temperatures, fuel levels, pressures, etc. And here's the settings section. So on our machines we can set the sensitivity for steering, how sensitive the inching pedal is, and how sensitive it goes to go forward and backwards. There's an eco mode on it to save fuel. Fuel burn on this machine average for all the 726 Tier 4s in the world, calculated on GPS, is just over 13.2 liters per hour. There's your reverse fan functions. Auto idle. This is if you press the engine pedal, it will derate the engine, so the engine revs down. If you press this one, it auto idles if you let off the controls after 5 seconds, which is totally settable. And that's just how aggressive it is if you want to steer 360. If you want it to be more aggressive, this machine is hydrostat, so it will steer in a 360 very easily. There's just your fuel and your exhaust liters per hour, or def liters per hour. Windshield wipers, you can set the intervals, how fast you want them to, if you want the wipers to go fast or slow. There's wipers on the front window, side windows, and the ones on an angle. Let's do the views out the back. It is pretty good view out the back. And down the side goes really low so you can see. Our cab comes standard with a heated and cooled box to keep your drinks cold or warm, whichever one you have it set on. Bluetooth radio standard, heated seat standard, full auto height on the seat as well. So there you have the quick walk around of the 726. If you have any questions, don't be scared to contact your sales rep at Liebherr Canada. Thank you.